So obviously we had our retreat not long ago before the crazy 2020 all broke loose.
Right before.
And it was so beneficial to our marriages and our families. But I was wondering what becoming tools you guys love as a couple. Like what has been the most profound, or you've seen so much fruit from it. And yeah.
Well, the beauty of where Joel and I find ourselves right now as partners, as friends, as, you know, husband and wife, is like we are going on our 8-year anniversary.
Oh my goodness.
And like we're very similar. We're kind of like the male and female version of one another. We are so similar.
Although he loses more things than you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. He just lost my AirPods.
Oh no.
He lost his AirPods, then I gave him mine, and then he lost mine. Sad story. But I think just the beauty of like where we're at in relationship is like we are such good friends. We are such good coworkers. We row in the same direction. Like we get along really well. And what can I think tend to happen after the years of like it's been real low lows and then real high highs is like you can kind of like flatline a bit. And I think one of the biggest blessings for us in our marriage has been the ask. The ask practice. It's one of the first tools that you and Boo Boo Scott shared with us. Scott's gonna love that I just said Boo Boo Scott. And it's really just helped us kind of just go deeper. And I've shared it with all of my friends that are married, and I suggest it to anyone because it's just one of those practical things that prompts conversation that wouldn't really happen otherwise. So what we do is we do the ask practice in the form of a journal. We have an ask journal, and we take turns. So first Joel will speak about what he feels like his conversations with God are like, and I scribe. I'm not allowed to say anything, which is
follow
very
the rules.
difficult.
Very good.
I
Very
love that.
challenging, but good. And then we switch. I share, I speak, and then he scribes. And the beauty of that is like I am an avid journaler, have been since 3rd grade, like love journaling, live in these moments of just conversation with God, writing it out. And I can have such development in my conversations with God, such intimacy, such growth, such like, wow, God, thank you so much for revealing that. Or like, God, I'm really struggling with this. And I get it all out in these journals. And sometimes I don't really invite Joel into that conversation.
Yeah.
It's like
So
this can be so strong and so beautiful and so dynamic.
That's
and
right.
then like, I'm not sharing any of that.
And you almost feel unknown to the person that is your other half of your flesh.
So I think what was really helpful about it is I was able and am able, we do it like once a month, to share and to speak about what questions am I asking God? What am I struggling with? What am I angry about with God? What am I really confused about? What am I praising God for?
What are you dreaming about?
What are my dreams? And to see that like be written by Joel so that he understands, and then to go together to God and for him not to fix my or answer my questions and I'm not answering his. We go together and we go, okay, God, we're taking these things to you, to this thing outside of ourselves that is greater than ourselves, and we're putting all of our needs in your hands because we can tend to jump in and try and fix it and
play God for the other.
That's not our job.
Yes.
That's
I love that.
And then it's in God's time when it comes to pass, how he's going to do it. And then you're able to just go and be in relationship and be friends and feel known. Yeah. Because it's been said in front of them, but you didn't ask them to be God. Ask. It's so powerful. It's so powerful. I love the couples ask journal because, and it's so important to follow the rules, isn't it? The rule of I'm not going to play God.
Yeah, we didn't follow the rules in the beginning. And it didn't go very well.
When we did the When we did the marriage retreat in Hawaii, it was amazing because the rule for ask was that you can't try to answer or give advice, right? And it takes some work to not do that. But then we also, after people had spent time in Redeem and confessing, they actually went and they confessed to one another, but they could not say, yes, you did that. They actually then went on to anoint one another for healing, to pray over one another. And it was such a powerful movement. And you ladies know, we're talking about those internal tools: redeem, praise, stand, and trust, because we want to get that reconciled so that we can get back to what else does God have? What else does he want to give me as I go out from retreat into making a difference in the world? But I'm going out clear and clean and integrated and reconciled and empowered now by the presence of God. And so I would guess becoming's really about becoming empowered by God, going into God, right? Solomon, it talks about, I don't know how to go in or out. That's what Solomon told God when he became king. He said, I'm a young boy and you've given me this great nation. I don't even know how to go in and out. And he's talking about, the movement in and out of God in this life. And God said, ask me anything. And Solomon said, wisdom to discern justice, right? And what God showed him was how to receive wisdom from God and then go out and dispense wisdom in a society in need of justice, in need of hope. And so, again, back to the question about the society. It's like you got to get your house in order, right? Before you go out, because you're going to take whatever's on the inside and you're going to throw it on the outside. So you got a lot of peace and joy. You're going to give peace and joy. You got a lot of brokenness, a lot of fragmentation. Your house isn't in order.
I'm just laughing because I'm remembering pay means mouth, right?
Yes.
And bed means house.
Yes, sing your song.
And we came with a song, shut your pay, shut your pay.
If your bet is crazy and your ask is maybe, get your sin exchanged.
I mean, that is just like, how disgraceful. It is. It's how irreverent. Oh, it's beautiful.
But I've never had a retreat of people who are that creative that can actually, after two teachings, do a song.
This is how I remember Hebrew. I sing songs in the tune of Destiny's Child.
That's right. But it is amazing because this year is the beginning of the decade of the mouth in the Hebrew calendar, 5780, 2020. And here we are, and God has closed the mouth of the nations, literally like masking, for us to get ourselves in order, right? Get our hearts in order, get our lives in order, so that as we come out from this place, we're bringing light and love. And
Kerry, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for how you poured into us. Thank you for how you've poured into this. And I just love seeing healing happen and spreading.
It makes relationships way sweeter, right?
Yeah.
Salud.
Ma. Health, healing. Ma.
Becoming.
Yes, to becoming.
To becoming. Here we go.
We shall all become.
We got our stones.